Potty Talk, a review of Glacier-based dual flushing high efficiency toilet. Product details. Item number 215583, model number N2316. The box contents contains the bowl, tank, toilet seat, wax ring, hardware kit. The UPC is 73229-123-1619. It's made in China. The measurements, the width is 18 inches. Floor to tank height is 34 inches. Floor to seat height with the toilet seat down but cover up is 19 inches. Back to front is 36.5 inches, and from wall to the holes at the base is 12 inches. The cost is $98 at Home Depot if you buy the white one. Dual flush toilets help conserve a valuable resource and reduce water bills by giving you the option of a dual flush feature. This feature allows you to choose how much water to use when you flush. The one difference. Dual flush toilets pretty much look and function like a regular toilet. The designs can vary. Some have elongated toilet bowls, some have the classic side flushing handle, and some have the flusher on top of the tank. The flusher is the major difference between regular toilets and dual flush toilets in that it offers two options. The dual flushing handle. This particular model that I'm reviewing has its flusher on top of the toilet tank. The flusher has two buttons. The one drop symbol is for flushing liquid waste, which uses 1.1 gallons of water. The two drop symbol is for flushing solid waste, which uses 1.6 gallons of water. Other models who still use the side flusher may not have two buttons. In their case, the direction you pull the handle, up or down, marks the difference between liquid and solid waste flushes. Comparison. Okay, so here's the liquid waste flush. And here's the solid waste flush. The difference? I have to admit I don't always see the difference between the two flushes. Sometimes it seems that the liquid flush uses more water, but the solid waste flush has a stronger pull. The pros and cons. Buying. Pro. Everything you need comes in one box. The toilet, the tank, the seat, hardware, and wax ring. Con. The box weighs 90 pounds. Incentive. Pro. There is a 50% rebate being offered to people if they switch to these toilets. Con. You have to fill out what looks like some rather complicated paperwork to get it. The flusher and flushing. Con. When the plumber installed the flusher, it didn't work in the default arrangement. He switched it so the two drops is for liquid waste and one drop is for solid waste, and it worked better that way. Con. It usually flushes well so long as we hold our finger on the button while it goes down. However, we do find that on liquid waste flushes, our toilet paper seems to sometimes get caught on the roof of the hole as it goes down. When this happens, we have to flush again. I suspect that if you use a quilted toilet paper, this problem might be more frequent. Your butt is covered. Pro. The elongated shaped bowl is nice because it supports your butt but gives more space to catch everything during a spattering episode. Result is that everything goes into the toilet like it should and not anywhere it shouldn't. Con: if you have a small bathroom, the longer bowl may pose a problem. Comfortable seat. Pro: the seat is higher, so I don't have to squat as low as I did with my old toilet. This is nice for people who find getting up harder after sitting down. Con: if you are 5'2" or shorter, your toes may not reach the floor. This may not be a good toilet for anyone who is short, who has kids, and or who has balancing problems. Some experts also claim that squatting is actually better for pooping, so the lower a seat is may be considered better. The finish. Pro: the finish doesn't stain easily and things seem to generally glide right off. Con: they don't recommend using aerosol cleaners or harsh powders to clean the bowl, which excludes probably many of your favorite bathroom cleaners. They recommend cleaning it with a gentle detergent with warm water and a soft sponge. Toilet seat cover. Con: the toilet seat is very cheaply made and I don't expect it to last as long as the toilet. I also don't like the flexibility of the cover. When you sit down on the cover, it collapses, which I find rather jarring, and can be another problem for people who have balance issues. Something to consider. Do you really want to make potty training even more complicated? As mentioned before, this toilet may not be great for kids. Then you have to consider whether they will understand or even be able to reach the flush mechanism. Let's face it, many adults haven't even mastered the toilet. Another concern. I personally always worry about upgrading anything, particularly as it may eventually lead to creating something with artificial intelligence. Do we really want our toilets to get sophisticated? After all, wouldn't this be the most likely thing to rebel because it literally gets tired of taking our poop? My overall opinion. I think it is really neat. It is great, it saves money, and it helps conserve a valuable resource. However, there are some problems, and I don't believe it is good for everyone. Really do your research if you are considering getting one or something like it.